Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Link, sad cat, stranded cat, something. Today we're going to do this thing by No Name. No Name, you are the most popular person on here. Let's just drag it over here. Cool. It's almost like a mouse shape. You could probably use kind of the same steps, though with the mouse I'd probably loft it. Just look around here for a second. 53 here. I don't know what this 50 is for. Like, what is defining this? It's 50 wide. We'll build half of it. Got a radius of 15. Tangent into this. Straight, perhaps? No. Radius 60. And then straight. Radius of 20. And then we'll intersect it with this, is the way I see this going down. This number, I don't know what that is. And the 3, I don't know what that is. They mean nothing to me, and sadly, right now. So let's get started. We'll stay with the top plane, and we'll just do a rectangle. 50. Well, I don't want that. I want the center one. 50 by whatever, I guess. Let's do 50 by like 100 or something. Or no. This side's 50. Come on. Get a hold of yourself, Link. Do like 150. It doesn't really matter. Let's scale this guy down. Get closer to where we are. Okay. We'll do half of it, and then we'll just mirror it. That's probably going to be the easiest way this is going down. So we'll just get center line, construction line, lock it down. Lock everything down, actually. Just lock it all down. So a radius of 15, and then to get it tangent, we'll need like a perpendicular line here that can like slide along this line. So let's just get started, really. I'm tired of this talking. Let's get started. Let's just get an arc in the middle of nowhere at 15. And then we'll get this line here, horizontal, vertical. These 2 points coincidentally touch. What do you mean they don't? What are you talking about? It said I won't do it, but I can clearly grab this and put it there. What are you talking about? Okay, and then let's make them tangent. Select both lines, tangent. Okay, and then we'll just drag. Okay, so this point can slide, which is exactly what we want. This point, I mean, it kind of goes 90 right there, so that should be fine, because we're going to add this second arc here in like a second. Radius of 60. So again, just kind of an arc in the middle of nowhere. It'll tell us it can't do something, not 6. 6t. And then we want this arc to run tangent with this sun. Okay, we don't want that to move just yet. Let's go ahead and lock just that point down. Tangent. We'll do something like that, because we do want it to coincident with that line. And then we also want it to run tangent with our box here, our rectangle. Awesome. Tangent, tangent, tangent. Okay, those are all good. We could even trim the excess away, just to have something to look at, of course. Let's lock all this down. We'll deal with that line still later. We might not even have to, but we will. Then it goes straight, radius of 20, and a radius of 50. Doesn't really say where, but we're just going to give it a go. So radius of 20. It runs tangent with this. Doesn't really matter where. And then a radius of 50 is going to get perpendicular. Okay. So that's going to define the length, but they could get closer. Let's just keep going. pay no thought to it. Draw our perpendicular line, lock it down, horizontal, vertical. This line and this line are tangent. Oh, we don't want that to move. Lock it down. This line and this line are tangent. And then this line are also tangent. This is kind of a confusing mess, no worries. Oh, okay. So we want this line and this point to coincident. There we go. Now it shouldn't be moving around. Now it ain't moving around. And we'll just kind of drag this just so we know they're kind of the excess points. Okay, let's trim what we don't need away. Come on, trim tool. Where's the double trap trim? Double trap trim. Okay. Now how do we know? Because this can all still move. I don't really like that. Let's grab this line here. Let's just go ahead and redo kind of what we did just right there, just so it doesn't move around. We might be going backwards here. We're going backwards here, just for the sake of our constraints. Okay, that's better. We don't want it to move. But we kind of want to figure out why it can move. Because I don't want this. And it doesn't really specifically say. Because that doesn't look like a center point by any means. And what is this line? What is this line? Yeah, because if it was a center point, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe the puzzle has deceived me. So let's grab this. Let's throw it on the center point here. But then this one. Would it be 3? Oh my god. Would it be 3 and 50 to the back? Right? Yeah. So let's actually not do that. Let's not ruin ourselves just yet. Let's go 3. Sweet. Construction lock. And then from that point, we'll just go 50. Trying not to get completely confused. Up, and that's actually where these two perpendicular lines will actually grasp each other in open arms. There. I believe so. And this radius of 60 is off the center line. So we'll draw our south-facing center line here. All of this can be dangerously unlocked because we want this. Oh, no. Hold on, let's put that over there. We want this to be on the center line. There we go. Now that is exactly what we're going for here. Get out of the danger zone by locking it down. Now we can trim away the excess. Thank you all for your patience. Yeah, all this stuff we don't even need anymore. Except for that one, I guess. Did these lines not touch or something? I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm gonna chalk that one up to a glitch too. Totally is, right? It's not. It's real. The micro line, look at that. Look at that. As long as this line's locked down, we should just be able to run that tangent. Should probably like redo these videos when they get out of hand like this. There is no constraint. Oh my god. What do we do? There. Does it ever touch? Yeah, now it does. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. We just had to make our line bigger. That's all that happened there. It was tangent, it just wasn't long enough. So all my extravagant lines there that were like long, that one wasn't even long enough. So this shape should be good. Let's mirror it. Select the plane, more, mirror. There we go. So this one is good to go, right? What's our max heights? That'll be fun on this one. 25. Sweet. Look at that. Awesome. Now, let's finish this thing. 17 on the back, 25 to the max, radius of 50 between those points, tangent to 150 with a 6 on the front. Excuse me. These lines on the edges don't have to be tangent, they just kind of run into whatever. I guess if this 150 and this 50 are tangent, wherever they meet, these lines here is what it is. I almost want to say we should create a mid-plane just so we know exactly where our max is. So let's do that. Select 2 planes, and then when you hit add plane, it'll just bring you to a mid-plane. We'll select that plane, section view, easy stuff. Now let's get our parameters going. We'll just get this baseline. We won't even make the construction line. Go 6 up on this side. Double, triple check on that in a second. And then it went 15 up on this side. Good enough. Also rotate this thing so we don't have to come out of that view. I went 17. That's why we double, triple check. $25 to the max. We already got that one kind of. 150-50. That's all we got to think about right now. $150 radius. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let's make this thing a little smaller. You go here. You go here. And then 50. This thing's gonna do the same exact thing. Okay. So now we're gonna have to have a top line for them to actually run tangent into. Lock that construction line. So now we have our top line here. And we want this to run tangent with the top. And then this one also to run tangent with that top line. Also gotta run tangent with each other. And they also, this one will have to connect to this point. This one is having troubles connecting to that point. It cannot do it. I bet you it can, is the crazy thing about all this. It just doesn't want to. So this point, coincidentally touch. That's looking pretty good. Oh my god. Come on, viewpoints. 17, 25, got that. Now we gotta get the 6 with this 150. Rocking. 150. How are we gonna do this? We need to think. How? Yeah, okay. Don't know if these are tangent. Looking at the drawing, doesn't seem like a very hard change to indicate that it's not. Could we move this point further along? Locked constraints cannot be moved. Disconnect. We're experimenting. Man. Maybe they're not tangent with each other. Maybe they're only, if they're only tangent with the top line, that would leave a flat at the top. Or they would run into each other. Let's delete this line. Get this plane out of the way too. Two-point arc. 150. Okay. What monster have we created? It almost seems like it's that, but I feel like that change is just so much. Could they perhaps just be tangent with each other? No. Well, I see no other way to do this than call that what it is. So we're going to do that. Is that going to look horrible, though, is the question. Oh, we're like section viewed. We're ruining it. Just move this plane way out here, middle of nowhere. Because I see this line on theirs, but that doesn't mean ours has to look like that. You know what I mean? I feel like if this was 15, that it would be fine. But we're gonna run it. We're gonna use the intersect tool too, and it's definitely one of the ninja tools out here. So we'll just run this object through, and this little tick here, intersect. It just like combines both the shapes and gets rid of all the stuff we don't need. It looks good. I think if we just selected it now, isolate, shelled it to 1.5. Unisolate. Let's hide these sketch planes actually. So we don't have to isolate nothing. Yeah, I don't think they could have been tangent with each other with that 150. We could soften this, but that doesn't make nothing better. And if you look at their drawing, this line here, you know, where all these intersect with each other, like you can clearly see it. So we're gonna call this thing good, whatever this thing is. Let's color it. Everybody's favorite part. It's pink. Nice. We won't waste our time looking for material. It's just pink. I'd say that's in the pile of done. Yeah, that looks good to me. Sweet. Off to the pile of done. Things we learned is there might be something else going on here. Sadly, I don't know what it is. But for a quick little design that's kind of like a mouse, if you were to do an actual mouse, you'd probably like loft it. We're going to do that one. That's going to be like my bi-weekly upload coming up here. I haven't done it yet, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a whole brand. Everybody will know. Off to the done box. And yeah, that's it for this one. Simple, easy. Hopefully we didn't mess up. Thanks for watching.